is so proud of you, and they'll never forget this. Oh, I haven't even done it yet. Wait. I always suggest that moms do this when it's Easter, that they can put like a bunny or something like that. But I'm going to lift this up, tie that little knot right there. I'm just going to fold this under like this. Put it right inside her hair, and when you go over to their house, they can't see it. And you say, oh, Auntie Shelley's got a big surprise for you. So, you know, in Canada, I know you wouldn't do anything like this in America, but in Canada, if you've been dating the same person for, like, say, 20 years or something, sometimes you don't, one of you don't go home. You get invited over. So wouldn't he be surprised, or she be surprised, if they said, well, Janie, you want to stay over tonight? That you pulled a teddy out of your hair. Or a little toiletry bag. Or, you know, for a bride, a fresh pair of pantyhose. Well, just, okay. So here's what, I'm just going to take 3 sections with her hair, okay? Her hair is quite fine. And I'm not going to do a lot of teasing on this, but I just want to show you about the formation, how easy it is. When you take a section of hair, and you want to make a curl or some kind of shape to it, if I put my bobby pin 3 inches away from the base like that, and turn it over, it's a nice, tight, fitted shape like that, okay? If I take a bobby pin and move that bobby pin out to 5 inches, the shape is nice and full like that. And if I take a bobby pin and put the bobby pin on at 7, this is the biggest shape that you can make without the hair falling over, but nice, luscious sort of forms to the hair like that. So imagine if you took a ponytail like this and divided it into 5 sections, and you picked it up, and you did all 5s, 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5, you get a really uniform little kind of bun-like shape. If you did a 3, you took a piece like this, and you did a 3, then a 5, then a 7, and a 3, and a 5, and a 7, and a 3, and a 5, and a 7. What do you visualize in your head? Sort of a variation of curls that have symmetry because there are some 7s in there, some 5s in there, some 3s in there. So rather than just pick up the hair kind of wildly, think about that. One more little point is if your updos are coming out and looking kind of sausage, okay, or like a bunch of big wieners on top of it, just remember, okay, if I put this bobby pin on at 7 inches and pinned it right back on its base, you see how it looks kind of not so great? Not awful, but not as modern as it might look. So what we do is every time we put a bobby pin on the hair, whatever length it is, I'll do this at 7, I divide that in half, so half of 7 is 3.5. Watch how far that is away from the base. 1, 2, 3.5. So I'm going to, and anywhere in this radius, all the way around your head, I'm just going to lean over 3.5 inches and get a beautiful form of hair like that. So if you start, I don't know, craving mustard and ketchup, and you want to wear hot dog bun earrings, you're doing wiener shapes on that. So stretch them out. So if it was 5, it would be 2.5 inches away. So watch, I'll do you 5 sections here. I'll do this real quick for you. But see how small those teasing strokes are out towards the ends? Watch the difference in big ones like that, how it, yeah. That scares me. Okay, I'm flaring. For those that are trying to get their hair, grow it in, when you blow dry their hair, add some flare. Oh, it feels really long today. I think I actually kind of... Okay, so watch, I'm going to do 7s here. Okay, spray it. So, I'm sorry here, I get too excited here. The thing is, when you do an updo, it takes 3 sections before it looks good. And never make the first piece go forward. We all do that, but don't make it go to the side or to the back. So I'm going to go 7. I'm going to lean over over 3.5 inches from the base. Press that in. Take a bobby pin, crisscross the end. To take the end of that shade, to make it go anywhere, always make sure that, please don't help me. Okay? I want to do this all by myself. Clients that don't do what I want get one of these. And every time I go back there, I give her another one. So by the time I've done it, I give her about 20 shots right across the back. She has no clue what's going on. So I'm teasing it 12 times at the base and then out towards the end. Smooth it. Spray it. She said to me this morning, "You're not going to humiliate me again today, are you?" I said, "Oh, yes." Okay. So there's my bobby pin on at 7 inches from the base. So here's 1, 2, 3.5 inches over. So I do that, turn it over, it's not there. This is where you feel quite nauseous. Look, isn't that pretty? She changed the shape of her face to match my look. Okay, take the next section. I can only take 5 pieces with her. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oops. Oh, just give you a fresh comb. Oh, there's one. Oh, you're so innocent. That joke is so old, eh? Always look encouraging while you're doing this. Thank you. At 7, turn it over, Ramajama. Hold on to it. Can I see my fingertips are up like that? So it looks like I've been trained in Europe. This is the American style. And European. It's a flair thing. I actually made music on her hair. Now, as you mature in this business too, there are days, it's like some of you notice this when you're driving down the road. You'd be driving down the road, and all of a sudden you're a lot further down the road than you were a minute ago.